Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the weekend live question reading segment. So I'm going to get started on number 1 right after I pinned up the instructions on how to join when I pinned it in the chat. If I could find them. Sorry about that. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm looking. Give me 1 second, please. There we go. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? So I pinned up the instructions at the top of the chat. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started with number 1. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? All right. Alrighty. Hey, number 1, thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. I'm not going to read your backstory out loud. I'll just get to the gist of it. You on a timeline to find a place. And you want to know, will you find a nice, safe home for your son and you that you'll be happy with, not just any old thing because you press for time. Got you. All right. Let's see. Given the circumstances, will my client find a nice place for her and her son to live in time that she'll be happy with? All right. All right. Yeah, you stressed out. All right, so straight to the point. Proceed with caution. You got the shadow side of the Ace of Wands. You got the 8 of Swords, where you just can't do nothing about it and crying and, not being sarcastic, but complaining about it is not going to help either. This is what this 8 of Swords talks about. You got the Chariot, which talks about perseverance, determination. The Tower talks about the reality of the situation and why you can't, procrastinate. And with the 9 of Swords, it talks about understandable stress. But with the Chariot here, that's the answer to your question. It's yes, but it's not going to fall in your lap. You will be able to find a place, but it's not going to fall in your lap. That you finding a place within your deadline determines on how much you look for a place. You're going to be tired going around looking for places, but you need to apply every day. You need to be applying and looking for something. It's that deep. It is that serious. This is what it's saying. Nothing, it's not going to be an easy process. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I say this out of love and respect and out of seriousness because you're asking a serious question. It's not going to fall in your lap. You need to have some appointments lined up for Monday. Send some applications, call somebody, talk to somebody and arrange something. You need to have something on your calendar damn near every day. and you have no choice but to like something. Somebody will reach out for sure and have what you're looking for. Other than that, the inevitable is going to happen. But yeah, you got to go hard for this. So the Eight of Swords, because I want to excuse myself. I know how things is when you under pressure and you got stuff to do and people depending on you. So I really want to read this card out to you because I don't want you to feel like I'm being insensitive. But it says, this side of the back of the Eight of Swords, it says, don't wait for someone else to rescue you. The situation is well within your capabilities. If you choose to stay where you are, acknowledge that it is your choice to make freely. Don't see yourself as a victim or place blame on others for your circumstances. If someone else is playing the victim in this scenario, the kindest thing you could do is let him or her summon the strength and intelligence to break free. You know, even though this is stressful, you gotta like remain focused and grind it out. Yeah. Remain focused and grounded and grind it out, because this is gonna happen regardless. It is what it is. And you got the Eight of Swords going into the Nine of Swords. But it's well within your means to resolve. But you have to like get on the phone, look online, and at least dedicate an hour or two, maybe 3, to just look for places and schedule appointments. Period. There's no way around it. If you manage to do that, you'll be all right. If you don't, then you won't. And that's just, the reality of it. Hold on. I'm going to clarify using a different deck. This Chariot talks about perseverance. And I'm going to be honest with you. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, only 2 of them are positive. But they're the best cards to have in this situation. The Chariot talks about perseverance. You can only do that. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that requires action from you. Nobody else. It's not going to be easy, but go for it. You can do it. You just got to stay on top of it. You got to stay on top of it. Can you clarify the Chariot for my client, given the circumstances? Every day you need to be going to see somebody, and you'll have your problem solved. Can't stress that enough. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, because ain't nobody gonna help you. I've been here. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Chariot. So, and the reason why you need to get on top of this that much and be that consistent on it is because you're gonna be rejected more than you're gonna be accepted, and it is a numbers game. You got to go through a few no's before you get that yes. For real. That's just what I'm getting. I'm sorry. And let me read the Tower to you. Let me see where the Tower at. Okay, so you got this side of the Tower, where it talks about there's no way to prepare for a Tower experience other than to know it's coming. Look for your weaknesses in your foundation. Where are you complacent? Where are you vulnerable? Do you have the inner and outer resources you need to deal with big change? It's good to be alarmed when you get this Tower card. It's both like a wake-up call and a cautionary tale. Don't sugarcoat the message. It's time. The time for denial is long past. So they telling you chop, chop. Start making them phone calls, doing what you got to do. Because if you don't, it's not going to work out. You will lose, your paperwork or whatnot. And you don't want to do that. So this need to be something you work on immediately. Monday morning, you need to be seeing somebody Monday. And on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, until, the deadline. But that's what I have for you. It is yes, if you follow them steps, because you got to go through so many no's before you get that yes. It could take 2 weeks. It could take 3 weeks. It could take at the very last minute, But yeah, to give you a short answer, yes, if you follow those instructions. That's what I have for you. I wish you the best and you have a good day. Bye. All right. All right, I see quite a few people have sent me questions and payments. As soon as I'm done reading the first 5 people, I will double back and give you your number. I'm going to focus on the people that I have situated for the moment. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Number 2, thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. So you want to know what the spirit wants you to know about the position you thought you was going to get. Okay. All right. It looks like that position is going to be outsourced at some point. You got the Magician, the Hermit, the King of Swords, and Death. So everything looks great now, but that position is about to be outsourced. You got changes coming in your company. You're not incompetent. It's not that you wasn't good enough for the position. You showing up as the Magician. This looks like divine intervention. Out of a 4-card spread, you got 3 major arcanas: Magician, the Hermit, and Death. Look like you in a safe place right now. That job, if it would have been given to you, it wouldn't have been a safe place. Wouldn't have been safe for you. You would have lost it somehow. What does Spirit want my client to know about the job that she thought she was gonna get? It doesn't look like you're staying where you are either. Look like a lot is changing. Yep. Look what came out. Coffin, job ending. Cutlery in reverse. Book. Taking a class, educational law, paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. It looks like you'll be taking on another opportunity in the future. And you got changes coming in your company where departments are being outsourced. The job that you thought you were going to get in particular is going to be outsourced to, or under a different, what do they call that? Fiscal accounts. Something is changing with the budgeting and the finances and just the economy, just the business. Business tools is in reverse. Needing more money, living well, more work in reverse. People getting cut off, people getting laid off. You safe for right now though. I don't see you getting fired or nothing like that, but I do see some things changing within the company altogether, and more so with that position. So it's a good thing you didn't get it. Clearly. What else can you tell my client number 2 about what she needs to know in regards to the position that she thought she was going to get? And whoever has that position now is thinking that they have scored big and have a lot of stability and a bright future ahead, and they don't. Sorry. Journey, mature woman. Yeah, you'll be moving on. Mature man. Okay. Expectations. Yep, your expectations to still get met, but it's going to be met elsewhere. So This company is losing its stability. What does she need to know about the company? Poverty in reverse is going to do what it needs to do to stay afloat. Poverty came in reverse. There's going to be changes with this company, and it's going to involve them and result in them letting people go to remain relevant and stable with house at the bottom of the deck. Only a handful of people know what's to come. I don't think all management, everybody in leadership knows what's going on with your company. But people in corporate America that, the higher ups in the corporation, they know what's to come. But I don't think they've told the managers, the directors, certain people know. And they may be trying to work something out to avoid people being laid off or whatnot with poverty in reverse. But they're going to downsize. They're definitely going to downsize. And it looks like with the magician being here, you have skill sets and different aspects about your career, your background, where you'll be efficient enough to go somewhere else and thrive. That's what it looked like. So don't feel like, oh, it's something wrong with you. Why they didn't choose me? Be lucky. Be happy they didn't choose you. For real. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. What's crazy is I'm going to be real quick about this before I go to your next question. I had worked for a company over 5 years, and I had got a promotion, and I was happy about my promotion, at least in the beginning of it. Even though it's BS that happens in every company, I know we got through it or whatnot. But I recently just trusted my intuition. Well, not recently, but at that time, I trusted my intuition because I felt like something just wasn't right and something wasn't stable. The director of our company was just giving people promotions because they served in the Army when a lot of them really didn't know what they were doing. I thought about how I got promoted because I used to see people walking around with a list signing people up for stuff, and I'm like, everybody that walk around and sign people up for stuff or become a part of or sign up for the stuff, whatever that is, they end up getting promoted. So it's not about what you know, it's not about who you know per se, it's about playing the game, understanding the politics. So I said, okay, they had a cookie contest. I say, I am going to make some cookies that are so damn good, I'm going to win. And watch the next time I apply for something within a company that's a step up, watch I get it. And I did. I won the cookie contest. I made turtle cookies. The director would never talk to me. All of a sudden, hey, Pam, I heard you're making cookies. I'm like, yeah. And I got it. Only to lose the job, only to leave 2 years later, only to leave like a year and a half to 2 years later, because that same mentality is what everybody in the company capitalized off of. I'm not going to say everybody, but whoever, yeah, quite a few people did. Enough people to bankrupt the company and sell it to a third-party company in India somewhere. The company ended up being outsourced 2 years after I left. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really know like what's going on behind the scenes. It could be something like that. Mismanagement, doing stuff with your heart, because the director was a kind guy, but maybe too kind, to the detriment of everybody that worked there. Just wanted to, give you something to think about. That happened in a lot of places. So your second question is, what does the person you are talking to think of you? All right, let's see. What does the person you are talking to think of you? All right, let's see. does the person that my client is currently talking to think of her? They think you got it going on. They're moving with caution, though. They think you're attractive, and they think you got options. Look at the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. They like you. They think you got options. They find you attractive. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the back of the Emperor, the 6 of Wands, and the King of Wands. This person is into you. This person is into you. They look at you as being stable, independent. They can have a lot with you. They can build with you with the Empress here and the 10 of Pentacles. And this is, you're somebody that this person would be proud to be with in public. Like, I'm with her, you know. They're into you, definitely attracted to you, and think that you are the whole package. I'm sorry, I kind of glanced at the chat and I shouldn't have did that. Let's see. Let's see. Red flag in reverse and obsessed upright. This person is infatuated with you to the point that he's not to say you have a problem, but if you did have red flags, he can't even see them right now. He is definitely infatuated with you. You got obsessed here with red flags in reverse. So if something is wrong, number two, they can't see it right now. And I want you to keep that in mind, because even if something is not a red flag, it could just be something that's a deal breaker for him. When the honeymoon phase come down, that he realizes. And you just want to protect yourself and not put all your eggs in one basket in this connection. Take some time to vet him out to see if he flip-flops or changes on you, you know? Yeah. He said it's not his fault that he can't get you off his mind with obsessed here. So he thinks about you a lot. He's confident too, though. He doesn't feel like he's exactly where you are. I mean, the King of Wands is confident, but the King of Wands is not slow. The King of Wands knows what an Empress is. But at the end of the day, like, the Empress on this card back is toward everybody. So do you know that you're the Empress? Because it's giving a potential red flag for him too. Because it might make him feel more like more confident for you to not know who you are. So it doesn't put a lot of pressure on him to reach, you know, to be where you are, to reach your level. Not to say that he's a bad dude or nothing. Not to say that nobody's better than the next, but there is a difference between an Empress and a king. Just like an emperor and a queen. They both are respectful in their own right, but there is levels. And this person identifies that, and they're hoping that you're not arrogant or, in a sense, you know, want to throw that up in their face. But that's why you got to get to know him a little better, because this could be an insecurity, you know, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. There's a lot of people that's in relationships where one is thriving more than the other, and they're happy for each other and not competing, you know. It just depends. It's too early to really see that, but let me see what comes out. Let me see what else comes out. Let's see. Past life, knowing, deja vu, past love. I don't know if you guys have been off or on or what's going on, but this person does feel a connection to you. Long distance and family. The Ten of Pentacles came in the last spread. This person looks at you as somebody that they can build with. I don't know if you guys have a long distance relationship or not, but he does take this connection with you seriously. And he wants to explore how far it can go. Is he a little scared, a little intimidated? Yeah, he is. But he wants to see how far it goes. He thinks highly of you. That's what I have. I wish y'all the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. All right. So I said this right before I started reading client number 2, and I'll say it again since we have questions in the chat. When I am done reading all 5 of my first clients, I will then reach out to the people who have sent me their payment and email and give them their number. I am responding to clients that have already followed the protocol. If you come in while I'm reading somebody else, just be patient. I will respond to your email. Thank you. Okay, so we on 3. All right, number 3, thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. You want excitement. You spend a lot of time alone or with your kids. What direction should you be going in to have the most fulfilling life? Meeting new people, finding new love, and getting more spice. All right. Let me see. Okay. So you got the 3 of Pentacles, the side where a sponsor is. You have the Emperor here, who is another sponsor. You got the back of the Queen of Wands, which is somebody that's overwhelmed in some way. You got the back of the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, young female, passion, long distance, and gossip. What you asking for is a double-edged sword. You say you want excitement. There's a lot of married, stable people that would love to take care of you as their mistress and take you on trips and have a good sex with you and travel with you and all kind of stuff. But that come with drama too. There's also single people that some are stable, some are not so stable, but they're going to be dating you and other people before y'all gradually decide y'all want to do something serious. And it's just a numbers game. There's no navigation or no cheat code to just living your best life. It's trial and error. But I can just tell you what's coming towards you. If you take a certain, it look like you want to have sex with passion here. It look like you want to live your life, dress sexy, travel, have rendezvous, have a good time. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's going to get a little overwhelming over time because you got kids and stuff. And these people got lives too. I see a lot of short flings where sponsors will come in and give you some money, for lack of a better term, clap the cheeks, but nothing serious. And after a while, that's going to get old and you're going to start longing for something serious. This, what you want right now, it just seems like it's something right now. And what's coming towards you is somebody that could give you that excitement, but that's about it. And you'll get used to that and more than likely want more or get accustomed to it. And by the time you get acclimated to that, they'll be on to the next. That's the thing. And then it's like, I don't know if this is what you're looking for during your trip, that's the one thing. Because after a couple weeks or so, you do what you do, they do what they do, and y'all go y'all separate way. You go back home, they go doing whatever they doing. That's different. Y'all grown. But to do something like this long term outside of vacation or something short term, it ain't gonna work. One of y'all gonna end up wanting more and end up being hurt, and it look like it may be you with the tower here. So please be careful. Your best bet to have fun and be exciting is to have fun and excitement and spice is to be detached. Be detached, have standards, require a certain treatment, and don't be afraid to lose the options. Whoever don't comply with that, they can go. Period. Dress confident. Dress sexy, safe, but confident. And move forward as if you are accustomed to being treated a certain way. And if they don't handle you in a certain way, you won't be around, you know? But I see people that are possibly married, older, that will be willing to spend money on you, do something strange for a piece of change. It don't have to be nothing strange either. It's like friends with benefits. Their benefit is your time and energy. Your benefit is their money, their resources, That's what I'm seeing. So you got people coming towards you that's going to pretend like they're not a loser when they are. Best friend and boundaries. There you go. Be a cool chick, somebody that's confident, independent, good common sense, with healthy boundaries here. Because what people are going to do while you're trying to live a spicy, new, fresh, fun, easy breezy life, people will try to test your boundaries with that. And this card says, I'm going to push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. And it is. You got best friends. I love that I can confide in you about anything. You've been so supportive, and I'm fortunate to have you in my life. So some people you will meet with, you'll have like a lot of things in common with, and it could be something that lasts for a long time, whether it's serious or like a commitment, or it's just something on the side, that's spicy and fun, and y'all have that type of balance in y'all relationship where y'all can get together when you call them and y'all can talk or meet up just because, stuff like that. And you got hookups. People are here for a long time and not a good time. I mean, people are here for a good time and not a long time. We'll hook up here. And you got loser in reverse that talks about, I forgot my wallet, upside down. So here's another thing. You're going to have people come towards you that's going to pretend to have it together and don't. And then you got people that's going to come towards you that's going to see how if you slow or not. And try to get away with as much as they can. And depending on how you set your standards, it'll determine how well they treat you. So be careful what you ask for. They want you to be confident though with your style of dress. Be confident when you're out dating people. Don't be afraid to have a set standard and to have certain boundaries set up. Hold on one second. Okay, cool. And you'll be okay. You'll get exactly what you want. But most of the people that's going to be coming towards you are married or in relationships, and they will pay to play. I don't see many people that's serious. I see a lot of sexual energy and favor for a favor energy. That's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for your patience. Let me see. So I just want to check my spam folder really quick before I move forward to see if anybody sent me anything from there. Almost done. Oh, okay. I unmuted myself. Okay. All right. So we all caught up. Okay. Good, good, good. I just wanted to make sure I reached out to everyone before we got started. So we left off at 3. We on 4 now. Okay, yeah, this is 4. All right, we ready? All right, number 4, thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. You want to know, is R, because I don't say everyone's full name, your future husband. Is R your future husband? You know which R I'm talking about or what R I'm talking about. All right, so is R my client's future husband? Is R my client's future husband? Four swords, 4 of cups, 6 of swords, 5 of pentacles, 2 of swords, and the shadow side of the knight of cups. Nah, this is this is meant to be a fling or a brief romance. Y'all just in the honeymoon phase. He's gonna change. He may turn around and try to get you to chase him. I feel like you being love bombed, and I'm sorry. You obviously digging this guy, but his feelings will change. You'll move on. He may be the one that move on from you first and start detaching, because you got the 6 of cups, not the 6 of cups, the 6 of swords, moving onward while leaving somebody else in the Five of Pentacles, which is really bold. Then you got the Four of Cups. This person gets bored very easily. You're gonna start feeling ignored by this person. This is a player. And whatever aspect of himself that he's showing you right now is not real. We got Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, and Taurus here. Children, interested, using you, slow down, and ghosted. This is what he does. And this is what he's gonna do. I'm sorry, number 4, but this person is playing games right now. You'll hear from them and you'll get consistent, and not consistent, but you'll get acclimated and used to a pattern that you guys are starting with each other, only for him to break it and try to put it on you. And next thing you know, you going in circles and bending over backwards, trying to figure out what happened. And it's him playing games. I hope y'all don't have children. If you do get pregnant by this person, I don't see this child bringing y'all together or keeping y'all together. The moment that something gets too serious for this person, regardless of what they are saying, the moment stuff gets too serious between y'all, they're gonna fold on you. They're gonna fold on you. He's gonna use the reverse psychology on you and ghost, or start distancing himself, start detaching. This person playing games right now. They're playing games right now. Last thing my client needs to know about R being her future husband. Oh, nah. And he got you possibly looking crazy, too? Hell nah. This person is for the streets. And I know that. I know you like this person, but you paying me to tell you the truth. And, you know, I got to be honest with you. You got passion, gossip, and brunette female. He is the talk of the town. And if you are still dealing with this person, you are too. And it's probably embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Her man do this, or she talked to this person, and this person was with that person, and this person, it's like this person is in the streets. This person got a reputation already, and it's not a good one. They got a reputation for sleeping around. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ice Queen, divorcee, mother, discernment. This person is the type that have a reputation for leaving a bad taste in your mouth when you done dealing with them or when he done dealing with you. This person has created a lot of scoring partners with the games that they play and the manipulation, you know. This is not only your future husband, this is nobody's future husband. This is somebody that's for the streets. For real. They for everybody. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm getting. This ain't nobody husband. You dealing with somebody that is a self-absorbed narcissist. If you deal with this person, you'll be in a one-sided relationship. And if y'all are still dealing with each other, they are love bombing you. You got the golden mirror. That's exactly what this card says. You see it? Yeah. I think that you should leave this person alone. At the bottom of the deck, you got self-indulgent. Your advice is to focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, do your shadow work, and focus on more self-appreciation. So you don't waste no more of your time with guys like this, because R is a handful, maybe 2 handfuls. You being advised to cut that one off. They a heartbreaker. All right, that's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. All right, let's go to 5. The mustache. Okay. All right, number 5, I see you. Let's get your timestamp ready so we can get into it. All right, number 5. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. You want to know about the mustached cutie. Should you ask him out or wait for him to do it? So should you ask him out or wait for him to ask you? All right, let's see. Okay. Should my client ask the love interest who she references as the mustache cutie? Should she ask him out or should she wait for him to move forward? Should she ask him out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got some of the most negative cards in the deck, which is the back of the devil, the 5 of swords, and the shadow side, toxic side of the Knight of Wands. If you ask this person out, I wouldn't even look forward to dating them on date number 2. I wouldn't even look forward to a date number 2 because the way that this person would interpret you asking him out is, I got her ass right where I want her. I run shit. I'm the prize. And what I say, go around this bitch. They will not, this person will not compromise with you. The mustache cutie will be the mustache narcissist that thinks, they are the prize and the connection and they won't appreciate you. You will lose whatever advantage that you may have or may be possible of you having if you ask this person out. They will do bare minimum because they're going to look at them as being a prize, and they're not going to have a desire to like put you on the pedestal because you've already, by asking them out, put them on the pedestal. They are the baddest bitch in their relationship now. I am so serious, and I'm saying this in layman terms so you can understand straight up how this can go and how much of a disadvantage you would have if you asked him out. Let him ask you out. You should definitely wait. Please wait, because this will not go well, and it won't go in your favor at all if you ask him out. What would happen if my client waited for the mustache cutie to ask them out? Toxic, love struck, I'm ready, and synergy. It will be a roller coaster. It'll still be a one-sided relationship with good sex. And I ain't trying to be funny, but it looked like even if he was to ask you out, he would still have some type of upper hand or advantage in the relationship, in the connection. I see him being somewhat generous, but loving some type of advantage that he would have over you. You got love struck. It's pretty obvious that you are into me. So even if he was to approach you, you would give off some type of instinct that let him know that, you know, he got you. Then he'll play the game. We could achieve so much more together than we would individually with synergy. Yeah, you feel it. I feel it too, mustache cutie. I'm ready, go. I'm ready to find my life partner and settle down. Yeah, I'm with that too. I want to do that too. And here come the toxic shit. If our relationship is going to have such negative impact on your mental health, maybe you're better off without me. We could work it out. No, what happened to synergy? What happened to love struck? Once he gets you where he wants you, then he string you along and play all these damn games. He's going to enjoy some type of power that he may have over you. Because right now, it's looking like whether you ask him out or he asks you out first, it seems like you're going to like him more than he likes you. And that gives him an advantage, and he's going to know that. It'll be different if he didn't know that. But somehow he's going to figure that out and try to capitalize off of it and take advantage of that. And I don't like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it with him or with anybody else for that matter. I would just be careful. With the Four of Pentacles here, you need to stay grounded. With the back of the Emperor here, you need to stay in control. Have healthy boundaries. If you feel like you can't do that and you have a strong chance of going against your better judgment, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, this can be fun as long as you don't take this person serious. But if you think that it's a chance that you could take them serious, they're going to hurt you. Keep it lighthearted and physically based only and have fun with this. If you feel like you falling in love or anything deeper than that, you more than likely will get hurt and strung along and disappointed. Please really think about this. This person's energy is manipulative and self-centered, and it'll start off cute, but this person is going to eventually take you on an emotional roller coaster if you allow them to. If it stay, root chakra based, meaning physical, you be all right. Anything else this person can't do, they can't do it. So long story short, no, you shouldn't. If you want something serious and you feel like you won't catch feelings, then no. Even if they were to ask you out, I would still say no. But if you into a fling, something that's not going to be long term, then yeah. Yeah. That's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. I can answer that question for you. You want to know, is the Cash App in the pinned link? Did you look in the pinned link to see? That's why I put the pinned link up there, because it answers all the questions. So you don't have to ask around. Everything is self-explanatory. I can't simplify it no more than what it already is. You didn't even look. Like, what's so hard about you clicking on the pinned messages and just seeing it? I don't get that. I'm not even trying to be problematic, but I really don't understand that. Like, what's so hard about you doing that? Like, it's right there. I don't get it. All righty, let me check the emails and see what's going on. Okay. Whew, God bless me. Thank you. Okay. Well, I mean, you don't see it, but it's right next to the PayPal. You've used Cash App before, haven't you? Usually there's a $ in front, and then whatever the person's name is behind it. I'm looking at the Cash App right there. Maybe it's not meant for you to move forward. And if it's not, don't force it, because everything you need is right there. Everybody else see that message, and I'm getting emails right now. So maybe it's just something, it's not meant for you to move forward, and that's okay. Because it's not, everything is there. All right. All right, we on 6. No, I understand. Just, just take your time and go through everything. I'm not trying to be difficult either, but I was just trying to be clear and concise because, it happens. Some people do like expect for me and my moderators to just read out everything. And it is easy to like overlook some stuff. I'm just trying to help and, while servicing the people that have already reached out. But yeah, no worries at all. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't sound difficult. But I don't know no other way to simplify it. I've made it as pretty clear as I possibly can. All right, number 6. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. Is your Sagittarius X a true possibility for your future or a final test before something better? You're molding a question to where you want me to answer it one way or the other, but what if it's neither? You know what I'm saying? What if there's another test after the? I mean, I'll tell you what I get, but I'm telling you right now, the way that you worded that question, it's not gonna get answered like that. It's I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Is my client's ex Sagittarius a true possibility? Is my client's ex Sagittarius a true possibility? Is my client's ex Sagittarius the final test before something better comes along? Yeah, I figured. My instincts were on point. I figured that's what it was. Okay. All right. So if your ex Sagittarius is a true possibility, I got yes. I got yes. But it's only under one condition. He has to be serious. It seems like when one is serious, the other one is not, or vice versa. It's something like that. Cause you got a cornucopia that's empty on the back of the page of wands. So the spirits are calling your ex out. He has to be a little bit a lot more mature and a lot more stable and grounded and serious for this to work. And at some point he will grow up. I don't think it's right now though. So maybe it's best that you guys, keep in touch and you keep your options open, because right now this person is just not up to par. He's not ready for nothing serious. He wants to be seen. He wants to play the field, and he wants to be involved when he wants to be involved. Not all the time, but at some point in the future, this could work out, just not right now. The back of the Page of Pentacles is what the spirits is identifying your person as being right now, energetically speaking. I'll tell you. Back of the Page of Pentacles is somebody that says that is a person who wants to follow his bliss. He has turned his back on the cornucopia rather than filling it. He doesn't want to settle down and build a fortune right now. He wants to set forth and seek his fortune, whatever the risk. He wants to play. Does this person care about you? Yeah. But they're not ready to like be serious. So this true possibility is not something that can be fulfilled right now at this moment. It's something that's down the line. And I'm not telling you to wait. I'm not telling you to wait either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this person will get their act together later down the line, just not right now. And if you wait around, you kind of like dead your own chances of having that possibility. The best way to have a favorable possibility for this person shaping up and getting it together is by moving forward. Now, to answer your question, is this person your final test before something better? No. You have quite a few tests of people that's going to play with you. And it's all about healthy boundaries. You're going to have tests, you know, for the rest of your life, especially in relationships. I see a possibility of 3 new beginnings and at least 2 to 3 more deceptions in between those new beginnings. You have the High Priestess, trust your inner knowing. The Page of Swords, be alert, be observed. You know what I'm saying? You got the back of the world here, the front of the Fool, the side of the Three of Swords where somebody from your past is missing you and mourning you. You got the side of the Tower where a mask is being broken down, you know, split in half. You got the back of the Chariot where it's a missed opportunity. And you have the Magician side of the Wheel of Fortune where a person is trying to change the fate of a situation. So there's a lot of lessons that you and this person are going to learn individually and from each other. Yeah. And it looks like you're going to end up dating a couple people, and this person is going to date other people, and y'all will come back together later on. Yeah. I don't see the connection having a possibility to be stable right now because this person not ready. You way more advanced than this person is. And what's going to encourage this person to be that true possibility that you want them to be is by you not being afraid to lose them and moving forward. That's what's going to make this person feel the loss of you and start comparing you to other people that they'll be dating during y'all separation. It's going to make them want to come back to you and step up. That's what I see. Because it looks like you still love this person and they love you too, but they still on bullshit. Not ready. Yeah. There'll be other people that try to deceive you and play games with you. But if you are who you are, that don't matter. If you are who you are and you know what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate, why does it matter? That test, whatever is going on, it don't matter. Because your boundaries are up, your common sense works fine, and you're not dealing with the bullshit anyway, right? But to answer your question, it's going to be a yes, but not right now, and a no. There'll be other people. But if your boundaries is up and you have standards, whatever game or test they got for you, it don't even matter. And you still won't be over whoever this ex-Sagittarius is anyway, because I do see y'all reconciling at some point. But that's what I have. All right, that's what I have. You know, it's life. This is what happens. Like, this is y'all gonna go on a break and come back more mature. This could be, I don't, with the world coming out and the Fool, this could be a year, it could be longer. You know, it just depends. But I do see a reconciliation once you walk away and or try to move forward. Yeah. But I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good evening. Bye. All right, let's go to number 7. I apologize. My allergies are starting to flare up. I think I'm going to close the list. Let me go ahead and close it. All right, so we're good. Okay. All right, list is up. Let's go to number 7. Oh, my allergies are starting to be on that bull crap again. Oh. Okay, that's number 9. Okay, here go number 7. Oh. I am so sorry. It itches. Oh my God, it itches. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. I apologize for the allergies, y'all. Oh, I hate it. Okay. All right, number 7. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your 2-question reading. Your first question is, what does your ex-boyfriend GM? Why does your ex-boyfriend GM stay connected, then disconnects with you? And does he still have feelings for you? Queen of Cups tried to pop out. Why does my client's ex-boyfriend connect and disconnect with my client? Does my client's ex-boyfriend GM, initials GM, still has feelings for her? Why does my client's ex-boyfriend, who initials are G and M, reconnect and then disconnect with her? Does my client's ex-boyfriend, whose initials are G M, have feelings for her? Okay. All right, this is why this person connects and disconnects with you. I'm not trying to trigger you. This person does like you, but because you allow it and it's convenient. You got the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the shadow side of the 8 of Wands. Your oracle cards are perfect match, together, and situationship. This person does care for you, but they know that they can attach and detach and retach and again and again and again. This person does feel like they're going to keep doing this with you until they're ready to settle down with you. They do see a future with you, but it's rather toxic how they go about it. But they feel like you're not going nowhere. They do. They feel like you're not going anywhere. And you'll be there when they're ready to settle down. Now, how this person feels about you, you got the 10 of Swords, the shadow side of the Lovers, the 3 of Pentacles, which says a lot. Like, this person wants to have their cake and eat it too, but they don't want you doing it. And they've tried to find better than you, but they can't. That's why they keep coming back to you. They think it's meant for y'all to be together, but they're not ready to settle down. But they don't want you to move on and settle down with nobody either. They feel like them and their third party situations make the relationship complicated. And they know what they're doing is wrong with the 10 of Swords and the shadow side of the Lovers, but it's like only when they think about it, they feel bad about it, but they still do it. This person is low-key obsessed with you. He feels like you're his. He can do what he want to do, but you better not do a damn thing. He's possessive over you like that. Obsessed. It's not my fault. You can't get me off your mind. I'm ready. I'm ready to find my life partner and settle down and hook up. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. See, this person is further supporting what I've already said with the top row. This person wants to have their cake and eat it too. He wants you to be number one, but not the only one. And he comes back to you because you allow him to come back. And he detaches like that because that's what you accept. And I'm not trying to trigger you, but I'm telling it like I see it. And he feels like because y'all go do this thing over and over again that it's love and you guys are going to always find each other again and come back to each other. And when he's done doing whatever it is that he's doing, he's going to commit to you, and everybody on the side is just going to have to understand that. That's how he thinks. His definition of love is totally different from yours, but only for him. You better not do nothing that he's doing. Like with him, you just have to understand. But with you, oh, you know better. I don't like it. It's very, I don't like it. But that's how he feels. That's his psychology when it comes to y'all, the dynamic of y'all connection. And it's rather one-sided. Do as I say, but not as I do. You got the Golden Mirror, Healing Heart, and Hand of Cards. The Golden Mirror talks about a self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship, and love bombing. I don't like it. Then you got Healing Heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. This is your advice. And your last card is Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, be strategic. Options, not showing hand, gambling. I'm not going to say that this person don't care about you, but this person don't love nobody more than they love themselves. And what they require of you, they're not even willing to give you. They can't even give you the same thing that they require from you. What type of shit is that? They know it hurts. They know it's wrong because they don't want you doing it. So why the hell are they doing it? I want you to think about this. I mean, it's up to you, but this person full of shit. You know, you deserve better. You'll be settling if you stay with this. That's what I have. Let's go to your next question. You have been interviewing and not having offers. You've been interviewing and have not had any offers. Will you find a better paying job soon? Gotcha. Okay, so better paying jobs at the moment are kind of scarce. They're out there, but you need to constantly be out there looking to catch it and apply and go with the hiring process, the applying process, and all of that. But from a longevity standpoint, you got book for paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. It'll be best for you to go to school, get a certification. You don't necessarily have to have a degree, but some type of certification would definitely help you in whatever field you're aspiring to work in or stay in. They're saying you need more experience or need like a degree or a certification of some kind, or just the experience, or revise your resume, make it pop more so people can gravitate towards you. It's something along those lines. Waiting period, yeah. Not in the near future, but you will have a job change. You will, you can take something up on the side and do it seasonally or part-time or something like that. But as far as you leaving one job and going to another, I don't see that happening in the immediate future, but I see a strong possibility of it happening like during the end of fall, early winter months. It's going to be a few months, though. You'll be waiting for a few months. But the sooner you start applying and putting stuff out there, you know, the better off you will be, because some companies may take their time reaching out to you. And I mean, taking time in the sense of taking a few weeks to a few months. So that's what I see. You're being also led to downsize. I don't know if your car is expensive, your insurance, or your apartment or whatnot, but you're being advised to downsize. Let's see what else come out. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is telling. So now it's giving me a different timeline. I got the shadow side of the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Star, which are real good cards, but it's going to be a period of waiting. And it may be a little rocky while you wait. You may be unhappy, but stay where you are for now. And it looks like the timeline will be around like November to February of 2026 is when you'll find something better. Between Sagittarius and Aquarius season, you'll find something better. And if you could take like a certification or do something like on the side to like enhance whatever your expertise is, that'll be even better for you when you start to apply. You could put that certification or whatever it is on your resume. But that's what I'm seeing. Still apply, because some people will be delayed with their response. It could be, I'm getting hiring freezes and different reasons why the hiring process will be delayed towards the end of the year, but you'll definitely move forward, just not in the immediate future. But still go out there and see what's out there. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good evening. Bye. Let me see, this person respond to my email yet? Gotcha. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we on 8. Hey, number 8. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your 2-question reading. Okay, your first question is, how does your male supervisor feel and think of you? Okay. How does your male supervisor feel and think of you? How does your male supervisor feel and think of you? How does your male supervisor feel and think of you? Number 8. Okay. Okay. This person find you attractive. It's an age difference here. They're wondering if they want to have a romantic situation. They find you attractive. They want to talk to you, but they don't want everybody in your business with the Knight of Swords approaching the Sun. This person wants to be generous to you and keep something going romantic and professionally. but they're afraid if they give you a slight elevation of a status that it'll build your ego instead of your ambition. So he feels like he's in a rock between a hard place with you. He doesn't want to get exposed, doesn't really know how you would take it. You just a work crush right now. But what I will say is this: with the back of the Knight of Pentacles here, this person hides from you and a lot of people his sense of failure. When he looks at you, it's a constant reminder of how he made the wrong choice. I don't know if he's married and just don't like his spouse no more and feel like he married the wrong person, or if he is divorced or in a relationship in the past didn't work out and he feels like life cheated him, and if he could be with somebody like you, or if he could have met you when he was a little younger or under different circumstances, it'll be different. The woulda, coulda, shoulda type of thing. But yeah, the Emperor compared to the Knight, that's an age difference for sure. This person is older, but stable. This person wants to be generous, but they want to keep their job, keep their reputation, and keep everything on the hush. And they wish, it's something about you that makes them wish they, could have a second chance at life and have fun. Why am I hearing you make me feel so young? Da, 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 having fun. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shoobity bebop, you make me feel so young. Here. I don't know, it's something about you that make him feel good about himself, girl. He is not happy with whoever he dealing with, though. He used work as a way to escape. And having a pretty thing like you that he can give some allowance to and elevate their career a little bit, if you could keep a secret, you would make an old man happy. Happy. That's what I'm seeing. That's how that man feel. That's how that man feel about you. Ooh. He want to be sugar daddy, and he want to do it to you, and he want to take care of you. You gonna make that man skip to work. That man be doing an electric slide to work. If he got with you, he'll be sliding his ass around the office in them Hirsch puppies and them Stacey Adams. Okay, yeah. Self-indulgent, and I like you in reverse. So you already know what time it is. If you, here's the thing, man. I don't think this guy is a looker. Something is, you're not going to like, if you were to go forward, you're not going to like something about this person. But this is a sponsor. I'm not telling you to deal with a married man at all. I'm just telling you what I see if y'all were to get together. I don't see it lasting very long, not because of him, but because of you. Because something about him is irritating as hell. It could start off with him being generous to you for your time or whatnot, and then he get to going crazy and y'all together all of a sudden. He's married, but you're his girlfriend, and he pays enough money for you to be loyal to him, or some crazy shit like that. You wanted the director position, didn't you? Didn't I get it for you? So why are you why are you messing with such I'm telling you, this is a can full of worms. Like, I would say no, but that's how he feel. Just if because you want to know, that's how he feel. He want to love you, PYT, pretty young thing. He got some money. I don't think it works. Yeah, I don't think it ain't. You ain't gonna like that. No, you not. Something ain't right. You're not gonna like something, and it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth the. It's. I don't know. Who. Oh, baby. Okay, let's go to your second question. How will you know the person you're meant to be with? Okay. How will you know the person you're supposed to be with? I saw your comment and almost screamed. I don't want to be the director. I get it. I wouldn't want it that position either. I wouldn't want it either. Nasty. Don't do it. How will you know the person you're meant to be with? You manifested something already, didn't you? You have been. You got the Eight of Wands. Something you put out into the universe is coming back at you. If it's good, then you're doing great. If it's bad, then you already know. But you got an inclination that is good because you got the back of the Two of Swords. Not the Two of Swords, sorry. The back of the Two of Wands. And then vice versa tarot, the back of the Two of Wands talks about things going as planned. So you're en route to meet your soulmate. You're en route to meet the person you meant to be with now. All you need to do is keep healthy boundaries. With the Strength card being here, the Empress is taming her inner beast, which represents what this lion represents on the card. And you'll be fine. Your person doesn't live in the same state or vicinity as you right now. I don't see you necessarily having a long distance relationship. I just don't see them around right now, but everything is going as planned. Oh. I see. This is very interesting. It looks like the person that you're going to end up being with is career oriented. They could dress in suit and tie. With career being here, business, success, advancement. This person has a steady job, a very good career. They may be linked to a new job or you traveling, and you'll be openly dating other people and they will too. And it'll start off as something casual and it'll end up gradually being you guys spending more time together. They will be more consistent and step up and make the effort to spend time with you. And you'll constantly accept the offer. That's what I see. You may meet them through work, through a coworker or a friend, but they will have other people that they're entertaining when they're with you, and they'll choose you over them gradually. You guys will date more and more and more. And you'll have other people that you're dating too. But you guys will choose each other. You got casual, you got freedom in reverse, casual being single, lightness. So you both will have options that, some are better than others, but you guys will like each other out of each other's options the most, for sure. And it's going to show through time, consistency, and this person just constantly wanting to be around you more and more and more. You guys more than likely work in the same industry or in the same vicinity. This person could be traveling to your area for work or moving to where you live at for work. It's something that's going to have, is something involving his work is what's going to link you two together. Yep. Oh, you do want it. You want the, I thought you said you didn't want the director position, but you do want it. Okay. Well, that's different. Let's see. How will my client know the person that she's meant to be with? Give me a scenario timeline, please. I'm getting dating casually, and then it just starts being more consistent, and you guys make it official. Yeah, it's going to start off as something casual, hookup, spiritual, best friend. Okay, poly, children. Yeah. This person is not going to see you as somebody that they want to be with seriously in the very beginning. They're going to find you very attractive while they date other people, and you too. But it'll change. Something about you guys' connection will make this person just want to be with you more and more, and everybody else fall to the wayside. There could be a pregnancy involved too, and you guys like each other more outside the bedroom with best friend here. And you guys have a lot of spiritual and political beliefs in common as well. So that's how you'll know. You guys have so many like life goals that are in common, spirituality in common, political beliefs in common, all of that. And it'll be like, it'll start off sexual based, but then it'll end up going into sexual based. And I really like how this person is as a person type of thing. And then you get to know each other more, and then you guys end up being together. And be careful, somebody could get pregnant and you. Okay, so you say this person in your first question is fire. It's, if you were to go with him, it's going to be something that's not so fire about him. And it could be linked to his organs. Something, I'm telling you, looks can be deceiving. But okay. You know, I'm just telling you what I see. If you end up dealing with this guy, your boss, it'll be nice and in the beginning, but he's gonna worry the hell out of you and try to control you. He'll do what you want him to do, but he's gonna require you do what he wants to. It's not gonna be you do whatever you want to do and he just give you whatever. He's gonna try to have some type of leverage over you too. And there's something going on from an intimate standpoint that you're not gonna like. That's what I got. But okay, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Well, a good night. Bye. All right, we on 9. All right. Princess is losing her mind upstairs. Goodness gracious. Okay. Number 9, thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your question. You want to know what should you do about your job situation? That's a daytime job. Turned off by it. You don't think your boss doing things the right way, and you haven't been paid in 2 months. Oh hell no! I'm sorry. Okay, what should you do given the circumstances? Okay, I'm sorry that's happening. What should my client do in regards to her job, daytime job, given the circumstances listed in the backstory? Well, this person does need you, but you need to be paid too. And it looks like I don't see you getting a paycheck no time soon. It may be wise for you to keep your options open and go somewhere else. Eventually, the company will, take off, but just not right now. In the meantime, you still got to pay your bills. So, and you got book in reverse, paperwork, contracts in reverse. So, it's not like you telling your boss you leaving would even prompt her to make you an offer. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's still expecting things to stay how it is. And that's not gonna work. You got sword here. So this person is not gonna fire you. Sword is in reverse. It says that this person's company, your boss's company, will overcome their obstacles, but just not right now. So perhaps you guys could discuss things when she can't afford you. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to sound rude or anything like that, but you can't work for free. Yeah, you look what came out. Before I even get to them cards, look at the cards that popped out. The 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. It's time to go. It's time to go. I'm sorry. It's definitely time to go. Excuse me for 1 second, please. Okay. Yeah. If you don't leave, you'll be stressed out. You got the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the World, yeah. The 7 of Swords, Temperance, the Devil, the 5 of Wands, and the back of the 4 of Pentacles. You are absolutely right with the manipulative stuff. Not only is she being manipulative to y'all, somebody else that's helping her run the company is being manipulative to her. Somebody's pulling her strings while she's pulling everybody else's strings. Yeah, this is sneaky behavior. Anytime you had a devil and the 7 of Swords, it's some bull crap going on. And you being advised to move on with the world. Stand your ground with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups and do what make you happy. Because this is a war that you won't win waiting it out or even protesting. Because if you told this person that you were leaving, 2 weeks notice or whatever you do, They don't even have the resources to negotiate a number for you to stay. This person is still expecting you to like keep for things to stay how they are. And this devil in this deck talks about somebody exerting their power over weaker people. I don't know if somebody is exerting their power over her because she weak, or she thinks she gonna exert her power over y'all because her employees are weak. But you don't have to stay here. You should leave. And plus whoever she got business partnership with, or is her accountant or whatever it is not managing the money right. They are mismanaging this person's money so bad. Either she's doing it, or whoever she has a business partnership with, somebody don't know what you right. Manipulative, 7 of Swords and the Devil, and don't know what the hell they doing. You're absolutely right. This is what's going on. I'm just going to read the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, and I rest my case. This side of the 7 of Swords talks about something sneaky is happening behind the scenes, and it won't take much slithering to uncover it, and you can fix the situation quietly and discreetly if you wish. They can fix the situation quietly and discreetly if they wish, but they don't. If you are the one who is acting unethically, you may not get away with it much longer. For your own sake, set things straight as soon as you can. So yes, you are absolutely correct. There is some bullshit here. And then you got the back of the 4 of Pentacles. So we don't even have an intelligent, sneaky person. We got a slow, they slow and sneaky. They not sneaky and smart. They sneaky and slow. This side of the 4 of Pentacles talked about if all you think about is money or work, or worries about money and work, the element of earth is out of balance in your life as it is for this wizard. Explore how you could bring in water's love and beauty, fire's creative action, and air's fresh new ideas. Practicality must be chemically balanced with dreams, passion, and inspiration. That is how the wizard makes magic. This person is bad as hell with money. Selfish, greedy, and manipulative, and it's time to go. That person is taking advantage of everybody, and possibly somebody is taking advantage of her too. This wrong as hell. Please move forward. This is not going to get no better. It's not going to get no better no time soon. You should leave. Start looking right now. It's time to go. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and have a good day. Bye. All right, let's go to number 10. All right. Number 10. Okay. All right, number 10. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. Let me pull up your question. And you would like to ask if there's any messages or guidance from your spirit guides right now. What your spirit guides want you to know? Okay. Let's see. What does your spirit guides want you to know? I just had the urge to just organize all my cards right here. So I'm going to say the first message is for you to be more organized. Okay. Messages from my client's spirit guides. What does my client's spirit guides want them to know? Number 10, please. Thank you. Should this stay in reverse or upright? Okay. Okay. Let me move this up some. There we go. You got the 3 of earth, the 8 of earth, the 2 of water, and the air element, which is really good. Okay. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, please. Oh. Okay. All right. You got quite a few messages. So you got a perfect association coming about at work, and something is improving in your love life, because right now it's not that great, or it could be better. You got poverty clarifying the 2 of Cups and expectations. So your needs are not being met when it comes to matters of the heart. And that's about to change. You got some good news coming, possibly from the government, the courts, or someone that's in a position of authority, with the air element being clarified by official person. Now, I clarified the 8 of Pentacles with the family realm. So there is going to be some type of reconciliation or understanding between you and someone that you are not speaking to, or possibly not on good terms with, that you are related to. With the 3 of earth being here, I got high honor, courtship, marriage, unexpected income. So definitely positive changes when it comes to the work sector. This could be a promotion, or you just being more respected, more appreciated, getting more recognition at work. But I do feel like it's going to lead to more money. I do feel like it's going to lead to more money. There could be news in regards to someone being sick in your family and possibly not recovering from it. I'm sorry in advance, my condolences, but it looked like you're going to hear some news about someone fighting a battle that they may succumb to concerning their health. All right, let's see what else comes out. What does my client's number 10 spirit guide want them to know? Okay. All righty. Messages from my client spirit guides. Rebellion and flirtation. Are you married or in a relationship or seeing somebody? Because it looks like you'll be involved with someone else possibly when you meet another person. And it's going to feel wrong, but this person make you happy. And it's like you're being advised to do what makes you happy. Somehow, some way, a connection is coming and it's gonna feel wrong. Like, let me get more on that. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, or if this person is involved with somebody, but something is frowned upon with rebellion being here. I don't know. It could be an age difference. It could be how you meet, something like that. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Oh, I see. This could be somebody that you meet pertaining to like work or taking care of business, where it could involve like a conflict of interest. Either they're married or this is somebody that is marriage potential, because this is like the second, third time I've gotten a married card. I got union now, serious relationship, marriage, partnership, career, rebellion, flirtation. So if this person isn't married trying to be with you or something like that, what I'm getting is you having a relationship with somebody that you work with, where it could be a conflict of interest with rebellion here, but the connection end up being something very serious at the end of the day when it's all said and done. And it could very well lead to marriage. That's if you're single. I'm going to clarify union and see what comes out. It's something along those lines. I'm not able to tell if you're married or not, or if they're married. I think it has more to do with a conflict of interest with their job or how you guys meet up in some way. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So it's not a third party situation. It's none of that. This person isn't married. What about you, though? Doesn't look like you are either. Doesn't look like, it looks like y'all both are single or will be single around this time. There's an age difference, but it's not significant. So how is it a conflict of interest then? How is it a conflict of interest? Huh. Oh, one of you guys have much more money than the other one. And it could be something that starts off long distance, but it's concerning work in some way, or this person work makes you question, or your work makes them question the validity of the relationship or how serious it is. It's something about work. It's something revolving around work and travel and stability that could bring doubts in the connection. But this can be worked out. You have like an unconventional relationship coming towards you that could very well lead to something long-term, such as marriage. But it's going to start off unconventional. It may even be long distance or a lot of traveling or something involved. Something like that is what I'm getting. From what I can see, if you're involved now, or if they're involved now, you guys won't be when you meet. You can meet through work, something involving work and travel. That's what your spirit guides want you to know. Something is changing in your love life, and it's unconventional, but it's longevity in what this is. And one of you are very, very stable. Very stable. Not to put the other one down. Could be you, could be them. But one of y'all, very, very stable. What does my client's spirit guides want them to know? That's it. Okay. 3 of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. You're being protected from your enemies. And your mental health and psychic abilities are being worked on now. You're being protected against negative thoughts such as like sorrows and you focusing on what you don't have. You want love though. You want love, and you don't understand certain intuitive downloads that you get. You are psychic. And you could feel like your mental health is not up to par sometimes with the downloads that you get, but it's only because you haven't quite got your gifts under control yet. You are very psychic, highly sensitive too. Okay. Can you clarify the 3 of Pentacles? Because I'm wondering if this card is alluding to you being led to a spiritual group, society, club, if you will, to like learn and grow together. Can you clarify the 3 of Pentacles? What is in store for my client involving this 3 of Pentacles? Is my intuition on point? 2 of Swords, okay, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. Breaking the circle rather. Lift opposing barriers and brings victory. And 5 of Wands, politics and ambition, wins judgment and protects all those who seek the truth. Yep, you're going to be guided to a group of spiritualists that share certain information to evolve spiritually. Whether I think it'll be something I feel more than likely will be on social media, something like that. But you're about to be introduced to a community of folks where you can grow and evolve spiritually safely, though. You know, very safely. I'm not even trying to be funny when I ask this question, because your name is in green, so you're a member. And I did talk about something along these lines last night during the membership live. And I'm wondering, does this got something to do with me, Spirit? I'm serious. I'm trying to figure this out. Does this got something to do with me? They told me to use a different deck. Let's see. Does this like 3 of Pentacles and protects all those who seek the truth and all of that? Does this got something to do with my membership? I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm really trying to see something. All right, 3 cards came out. Yanza, Karma in reverse, and Oba in reverse. Yes, it does. You're gonna, something about what comes out in the readings or something to do with my membership is going to help you confirm your intuition when you collab and join different clubs elsewhere. Now, it's not going to be something on YouTube. I feel like this could be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, something like that. Like some other group that you're going to be associated with it's going to correlate with whatever you pick up on with the membership or your intuition or something like that, and you'll be able to compare and contrast. Because this card, karma, talks about someone conforming to the truth. So you may use what you get from your readings in the membership or personal readings that you get with me or somebody else that you trust to make decisions when you're out surfacing and surfing around in other communities. Something like, it's like to confirm something that your intuition is already telling you, something like that. And it looks like you'll come across somebody that's like an evil practitioner, and you'll get confirmation about how to move around spiritualists that's on the dark side too. When you join these groups, sit quietly and take notes. Don't tell people about your gifts and what you're able to do. That's not a good idea. Because it's some crazy spiritualists out here that'll try to like stop your gifts from evolving or try to like suck your energy to use your. It's weird what they think they can do when people think they God. When they think they try to play God. I will be quiet about what you can do, and oh my goodness, I had this vision and I saw this, and be careful with that. Be very strategic with how you ask questions in public groups so that you stay protected. Because you got the Five of Wands that talks about competition. Okay? So just be careful from that aspect. All right. Last message. Adaptability and authority. You meant to be a teacher, but you're going to be a student for a little while prior to that. But yep, at some point you will move up the ranks in spirit or in flesh, in spirit or in flesh, and teach what you know to other people. Yep. And you got Moon and Gemini. Gemini talks about, social media, neighborhood, community, groups, stuff like that. Your relatives, your family, siblings, and things like that. So definitely your gifts are running your bloodline, and you're meant to teach once you're finished learning to a certain degree. You are gifted, you are talented, but the way that you're going to merge off into evolving in your gifts is going to be slow and steady so that you stay safe. Between me and you, one of the worst things I could have ever did was join a spiritual group on Facebook. It resulted in me fighting with the girl for like 3-4 years. I got a reading with her, and she was attacking me ever since. Like attacking me. Literally was responsible for somebody running a car up in the back of my house thinking that it was going to she tried to kill me. I know people, and what's crazy is I don't even like sharing stuff like this, but it does happen. But there's readers on here that lie about stuff like that. Like one person said that I read for Sauce Walker when I don't even know who that is. And I'm trying to steal inheritance or something. The shit was so funny. I thought it was so funny, but it was so like delusional. She said something about me attacking her or something along those lines since I had my channel in 2019, when I didn't even have a channel in 2019. I had my channel in 2020. I'm like, what is wrong with people? It takes away from the people that really got evil people throwing shit at them. It's really crazy how people think it's cool to make themselves a victim because they jealous of another person's success. It's crazy, but I don't know. But just be careful who you get, what you associate, who you associate yourself with. The worst thing I could have did was join a spiritual group on Facebook. Because it took years, and I mean years. She used to get her witch friends to try to attack me and everything. She used to lie to people and make it seem like I was the one messing with her when I wasn't even bothering her. I was not even bothering her. She didn't try to attack my kid, all type of crazy shit. And I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing to her. It's over with now, but it's just the principle, like knowing the things I know now. If I would have known then, I would have never been in that group to have ever met her, to have ever went through that in the first place. So if you can avoid certain things, keep certain things to yourself, please. We supposed to be uplifting each other instead of bringing each other down. I see changes of the such happening in your life within the next 5 to 12 months. So get ready, different changes are coming. Those that we discussed. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. And I'll see you the next time we do a reading. Bye. All right, we on number 11. All right. Number 11, last but not least. Thank you so much for booking with me. Let's get into your reading. So you want to know, did you do the right thing with what you have? And I understand exactly what you mean by that now. Thank you so much. Did you do the right thing with what you have? All right. There we go. Did my client, number 11, do the right thing with what she has? So far, so good. Yeah. You showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you did. And it helped you advance, put you in a position so you can advance to the next stage in life with the world being here, help you accomplish something. Or you did the right thing with what you had. Yep. Ambition, manifesting money, taking action, visibility, light bulb, entrepreneur, new job, creative work, new income source. You did the right thing. You're being advised to keep moving forward. These cards fell out, so I'm going to read them. Oh, yeah, you did the right thing. You got hand for manifesting money, reaching goals, financial assistance, hands-on work, and help getting a job. And further confirmation is the wings, rising above money issues, business taking off, profit, spiritual work, life purpose, and mission. You did the right thing. Yep, you did. Just keep it, just stay consistent with what you're doing. Let's see. Hold on. Did my client do the right thing with what she has. Okay, it's up to you. So far, so good. Be assertive. So consistency is the same messages is coming out. There's something better, so don't settle. Communicate clearly. And a year from now. Okay, so this is more like what, an investment or something? Don't settle. Know when you ahead and stop. Continue to be consistent right now. But don't settle. Don't be afraid to take the next opportunity when it comes about, when there's something better being here, which could be a year from now. Let's see. Did my client do the right thing with what she has? Did she do the right thing? Did she do the right thing? Optimism, Moon and Sagittarius. Yes, you did. I just want to make sure I'm understanding. I left my book upstairs. Let me go get it. And let me get something for my allergies. My apologies. I left my book upstairs. I want to read off this card with Moon and Sagittarius for optimism, which is a positive thing. I just want to read it off because I haven't memorized this card yet. One moment. All right. Thank you so much for your patience, number 11. I thought it was very important for me to get this book for you so I can make sure I read this out concise and clear and accurately. So Moon and Sagittarius. I just like to confirm stuff through different decks to make sure I'm giving you the right information. Okay. Moon talks about security, Sagittarius, optimism, and adventure. A move to another country, exploring foreign philosophy, planning a holiday, a family project, contact from the past, a reason to be optimistic. When this card is chosen, it always indicates that a long trip abroad is imminent, or that a visit from someone from the past or a friend from a distant country will be important to the person getting a reading. Clarify this. What does she have to be happy about pertaining to the question, the whole gist of her reading? How does this correlate with her question that she's asking, if she did the right thing with what she has? You avoided some type of confrontation, manipulation, and like drama. Is this in regards to like an inheritance or something? You got Jupiter and Scorpio for manipulation. you're being advised to be disciplined. Right now, you're doing the right thing. Just be consistent and responsible, and you won't have no issues, and keep people out of your business, and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. So yes, yes, and yes. Sun in Scorpio for endurance. Let's see. Yeah, situations requiring extreme effort or self-control. Those involving propaganda or persuasion, power seeking, and obsessive cause or interest, making a drastic life change. This could involve dealings with taxes, legal matters, or the handling of finances of other people will also be prominent. So this could be one of the scenarios that you're going through as far as doing the right thing with what you have. And it looks like for right now, you really are. This is a very positive card. You just have to continue to be responsible with your earnings. Yes, but so far so good. You did do the right thing. I just like to make sure. Yeah. Talks about longevity or something, a year from now. Waiting period. Yeah. Money coming in slowly but steady progress. You could be moving as well. Longevity, waiting period, divine path, being guided. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Looks like, yeah. To answer your question, yes. Your advice is to keep it going, keep being disciplined and strategic with your spending and however you're managing your money. And you'll always be on top of things and be in the surplus and not the negative. But yeah, you are doing the right thing. That's what I have. Last message, then I'll let you go. Last message for my client. The Lovers. Something that you did with what you have is providing you options and a new beginning. You got Lovers here, which talks about a choice, option, happiness as well. And you have a child here, which not only talks about conceiving a child, but more so about new beginnings, being able to start over, having a clean slate. So yeah, further confirmation. Do things the right way. Don't take this clean slate or this new start for granted. Do the right thing, stay disciplined, stay grounded, so you stay ahead of the game and take advantage of whatever opportunity that this has opened you up to or provided you, and you'll be all right. Ooh, okay, that's what I have. Thank you so much for booking with me. I sincerely wish you the best. And I hope that whatever this new start entails keeps you blessed, happy, protected, and safe, and full of abundance. All right. God bless you and have a good night. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to post the timestamps in the comment section and pin them up in this reading and in the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I will see y'all maybe tomorrow, since the live stream wasn't that long today. Maybe, because sometimes I be so tired when I wake up from doing live streams like this, but we shall see. I'll keep you guys abreast and have a good night. And thank you so much, Vanessa. All right, bye.